Stylish Mamas. Today I want to talk about breastfeeding and losing the baby weight. Oh, it's so hard, right? I mean, the best thing for your child is to, do what you got to do, of course, whatever it is. Any form of nutrition is great. But if you have the breast milk, keep up with the breast milk. Don't go to formula. Stay with the breast milk. Give them all the nutrients you can for as long as you can, because eventually you will have to go to formula. Some mothers don't. But I hear, and I don't remember with my first how it was. And I don't think I was trying to lose weight. I think it naturally came off pretty quickly with my first. I still had a little bit of the belly situation, but for the most part, it was pretty quick. I fit in my clothes not too long after. But this time, it's a little different. I think my hips have gotten bigger, which is like insane, right? Because you're like, I've tried to fit in my clothes and it hasn't worked yet. And I understand I am 6 weeks next week. So I know when you guys see this, I'll be further along. However, it is difficult to find solutions to the problem. I'm more hungry now than I ever was. I was not that hungry when I was pregnant. Now that I'm breastfeeding, I'm hungry all the time. I'm thirsty all the time. I get dehydrated way quicker. I'm more tired now than I was when I was pregnant. I think feeding your child and being up with them throughout the night, having a 2-year-old, I think it all correlates and makes it that much more tiresome. And I understand that. And with that, I have been trying to find solutions to the problem. How do I get more energy throughout the day? I understand that B12 vitamins are really great, and I have the Nature Made, the gummies, but I haven't really tapped into them much. I have looked into weight loss. For weight loss, I have looked into the apple cider vinegar pills instead of swigging it. I looked into that. I ended up buying some at Sprouts. However, it was unpasteurized. If anything, you want pasteurized. And in reality, after I looked it up and read into it, you shouldn't be doing that while breastfeeding either, due to the acid within them and making it come out your breast. I don't know. I looked into that and it didn't look good. I asked the mom group that I am on, Mom Talk on Facebook, and a lot of them also said it's just not the best idea, and if so, you need to do pasteurized. But I need to do, what's best for her, and I don't want her to get sick because I'm putting something in my body that it's affecting my milk. That's the last thing I want. Also, it's hard to lose weight while you're breastfeeding. It is. It's hard. And I don't really know how to do it, and I've been looking into ways to do it. I'm not cleared yet to start working out. So that's another thing. And honestly, my stomach's actually still sore. I am still having some discomfort, and I'm also having discomfort down there. So to me, it's definitely important for me personally to heal. I need to heal in order to move forward with the rest of the process of my body getting better, more fit, of just her and I. I need to protect myself and make myself feel more back to normal before I start to do anything that's going to be rigorous on my body, especially going through this transition from 1 to 2. It is very important for me to do this right. So I also looked into Triplex, which is from Plexus, and I heard some things about Plexus. I know someone who did Plexus. I looked into the Triplex, and it comes with like a slim, which is like a pink drink, and it comes with a bio cleanse, and it comes with a probiotic, I believe. And so the 3 of those are supposed to help with your gut, your weight, your breast milk. Supposedly it really does help your breast milk come in, and I asked if it was safe for breastfeeding mothers, and the lady who is a mom also said she did it with her fourth child, and the milk supply was abundant, and which is great, very important. I definitely recommend that you do something that's going to also affect your milk supply in a positive way, not a negative way. And I don't know how it really works. I haven't talked to other mothers besides this lady who actually is in fact selling it. So of course she's going to give it rave reviews. So I'm very curious to other mothers and what they think about Plexus and if they've tried anything else. I should probably talk in my mom group more about it and ask, what they do to lose weight. I mean, you could technically be breastfeeding for a year. So if this weight is going to linger, I want to do what I can in the meantime to help me slim other areas of my body. I've looked up so many things on Google to try to figure it out, and I understand that even though it might say it's natural, it might not be FDA approved as well, which is super important as well. I don't want to put anything else in my body that might not be beneficial for my baby. I do know that also I am hungry more often, and I truly do eat what I want. I do keep like hummus and vegetables, and I love fruit, so keep that. I love salads, but I also do other things, and I'm not really too worried about that. I know that this time around, the fact that this is my last child, I am going to be excited to start working out, which I never am excited to work out. I am excited to work out because I know this is my last child, and I can get my body to what I want it to be if I strive to do it, because I know that I'm not going to have to start all over and gain the weight to lose the weight. That being said, my stomach is a train wreck. It's interesting that we go through this and we feel the feelings we feel postpartum. I don't have postpartum yet. I say yet because I haven't fully been weeks alone with my two children. My husband's not fully back to work yet. So I don't know if I will deal with that later. So I'm not going to rule that out, because you just never know if it could creep up. If I start to realize, oh my gosh, I don't have a life, I'm feeling like I'm glued to my child 24/7 breastfeeding, I really do know that it can creep up anytime. So I'm not being unaware of my mental state as of now. Moving forward, I understand things can change. So with that being said, I recently started being super concerned about, oh my gosh, I can't fit in my pants, can't fit in the clothes that I did before having my child. It's a little too soon to care, too soon to be on myself and not giving myself grace, being a 33-year-old mother now of two, under 2.5. I mean, it is what it is, and I need to understand that and give myself own self grace that it will happen. If it's not right now, it will eventually happen. I know mentally I am determined, and I know that it might be a struggle moving forward, knowing that if I do keep my breast milk up, that the rest of my body is going to have some fat on it in order to maintain and sustain it. I'm aware of all these things, and I'm okay with that. I have a doctor's appointment next week, my 6-week checkup, and I will talk to them more about safe and healthy ways to be able to lose weight without, hurting myself. My child is almost 12 pounds. I know. She is a biggin. But, and I, for right now, am not allowed to lift 10 pounds or above. That is a big deal to me because she's almost 12 pounds and I want to baby wear her so badly. I want to go out with my husband and my child and baby wear her and be able to go to the beach and be able to go do those things. And right now I can't, and it's really upsetting, and I don't like it at all, because eventually she's gonna be too heavy to baby wear, and that is really upsetting as well. So I'm trying to keep everything in perspective and understand where I'm at, where she's at, and how this process can get better in time. And I just wanted to share that with you because this is my journey and this is where I'm at, and I understand that things can change, but my body is not as exciting as I wish it was right now. I am putting the Palmer's cocoa butter stretch mark cream on my stomach because obviously it is stretched out, and right now that's the only area, you know, on my midsection that's stretched out. My belly button is black, and I looked that up too, and people were like, oh, you just can peel off the black and it's just dry skin. And I'm like afraid to touch my belly button because it's so distorted to me. I'm not really understanding. Like I said, this is such a different pregnancy than my son. So I am trying to just, again, give myself grace and understand she's here. She's healthy. She's safe. My family is a team. And literally, Travis, Emery, Aubree, Monroe, we're a team. And I just need to accept it and just be happy and blessed that everyone is safe and healthy. So moving forward, that's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to find a solution, and I might try Plexus, might not. I'm going to see what the doctor says, and I'm okay if I don't. When she gives me the clear to start working out, that's going to be amazing because I'm going to strive to work out, and I'm going to do basic things because I know my pain level right now in my gut and down there that I'm still not fully healed. I can feel it, and it's rough. It's really, really hard. I held my daughter today literally for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, standing there when my husband got my son ready. I was holding her to put her in her car seat, and I was standing, and man, I was like, I can't hold her anymore. Man, my body is just, it's interesting how much weight you can have on you, and then when it leaves you and then you hold that weight, you feel it in different ways, and I felt it in my stomach, and it was not a good comforting feeling, and it concerned me, and I'm like, I just need to put her down. Like, this is too bad. So anyway, that is where I am at with my own journey in my 5th week of postpartum. So that is what I wanted to share. Whatever you do, do you. Whatever you feel like is the best way for you to lose weight, definitely make sure it's safe for you and baby. Obviously, you can't make things happen. It takes time, just like anything. I think that's frustrating being a mom, knowing that my goals right now are now to lose that weight. Before, the goal for me was to keep healthy, keep my baby healthy, and really go into the process of all natural birth, doing the things that I wanted for the birthing process in the correct way that I wanted to do them. And now that those goals are met and those goals are done, and I accomplished those things in all natural birth again, now my goal is to lose weight. And for that, I am going to strive to see what I can do in the weeks to come to help safely remove that weight while still maintaining my milk and still giving and providing the best for my child. So do you, because you are very important. Do something for yourself each and every day, whether that's getting yourself a cup of coffee or taking a shower or eating your favorite lactation product. Mine's are cookies. And or IPA beers, because that actually really does help your supply. I've witnessed it now twice, and it is very exciting because you have a beer, and then all of a sudden you just have tons of milk, and you're able to pump a lot more than you would naturally, which is insane, but wonderful at the same time. So I'm all for that. All right, ladies, have a great one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.